Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Everyday Finance with Jay. My name is Jay. We're currently in this stock market recession, or somebody might call it a correction, but regardless of what it is called, it's pretty bad. The average of the stock market dropped more than 30% from its all-time high in February, and the stock market has totally wiped away the entire gains in the Trump presidency for the past 4 years. It's ridiculous how fast this has developed, and it's the steepest drop in history of the stock market in the past month. On averaging 30% depends on which stock market index you're looking at. And the question we're going to look at today is, how are you compared to the average American financially prepared? Let's talk about some numbers. The numbers filed for unemployment as of March 14th rose more than 70,000 from the previous week, and March 14th the number is sitting at $281,000, and it's the highest unemployment benefits filed for since 2017 for Hurricane Harvey. In a survey conducted by YouGov on March 16th and 17th, half of Americans think there's a recession coming in the next 6 months. And depends on which age group you ask, it might differ, but on average, it is half of Americans. And looking at professionals who work in the finance industry, Bank of America declared on Thursday, March 19th, that we're currently in a recession, and it is just not recognized as one. And they said that jobs will be lost and wealth will be destroyed. And Bank of America is not the only institution that has an opinion. Morgan Stanley said on Tuesday, March 17th, that a global recession in 2020 is just the base assumption to work from. That sounds pretty bleak. Interview by CNBC with a lady in Florida. She said she was let go from her job, and it's difficult for her to find employment right now because employers are hesitant to interview candidates because of this contagiousness of coronavirus. And the lady said that she only has enough cash and savings and from the tax return to last through April and May. And that is horrendous. It's terrible. I feel so bad for her. But she's not the only one experiencing similar situations, because a survey conducted across America shows that about 31% of Americans say they are not confident enough to pay for their rent and mortgage going into the future. And on top of that, 31% of people with debt said they're not confident about making their credit card payments. And 50% of other people, say with students' loans, also expresses similar concerns. And looking at the overall perspective of America, a survey gathered by YouGov said about 46% said they're not prepared or unprepared for a recession. And that's about half of America. And another half also expresses that a recession is coming in the next 6 months. And professionals also have the same opinion. So basically, a lot of people think that there is a cliff for the economy in the near future, or we're currently in it right now. And about 46% of people conducted in that survey said they're not prepared. Now the question with that horrendous statistics is, what do we do? Fund managers, people who manage over a huge amount of money, have a message for all of us. And some people have said that cash is king. Basically, raise as much cash as possible. There is mixed messages out there. Some people say that right now it is the best time to invest because everything is from 20, 30, 50, 80% off, depends on which market you look at. But let's face it, if you have difficulty and trouble paying mortgage, rent, and go to the groceries, it's more important to face that rather than take advantage and invest in the stock market. And who knows what might happen? The money you invest now might drop in next week or two. It's only for the long term, next year, and many years, that right now investing, if you have extra savings, it's a great opportunity. So cash is king. And a lot of people are selling from everything, going from stocks to bonds and even gold and precious metal to raise cash. You might have noticed that alongside with the steep decline in stocks, the gold market and silver market also have taken a tumble in the last week or two. And that is unheard of because typically they move in opposite directions. What I mean is, for example, if stocks go up and gold will tend to stagnate or decline, and the opposite is true. But right now, people are doing everything they can in order to raise money. To raise cash. And another thing to look for is that the stimulus package, $1 trillion or $2 trillion that the government is working on, and it could potentially mean over $1,000 per person in America. And the CEO of Purple Asset Management said that whatever cash you have, for example, 10%, double that. So there's mixed messages, raise cash or invest. So for right now, if you are sitting in the 46% that is not prepared for a potential recession, raising cash in order to live off next few months is the most important thing to do. Otherwise, it is a good time to look at investing in the stock market, because regardless of what you pick almost, it's going to rebound and grow. Looking in the past recessions in 2008, we had the past 10 to 11 years, one of the longest and best growth in the stock market. So from that experience, if you have additional savings, looking in the stock market is a great time to invest and save for the future. Thank you so much for your support and watching this video. Subscribe, comment down below with any questions or comments that you have for future videos, and give me feedback. If you liked it, click the like button. If you did not like it, just tell me why, and I'm here to listen, because the channel is for you guys. I love to help people out, and this is what I'm good at. That's why this YouTube channel was born. Have a wonderful day.